Hey guys, Milby here again. I wanted to do a quick review, probably no more than 7 minutes, over the tristar Tec-12 12 gauge. This is not your run-of-the-mill average 12 gauge. This is an awesome piece of machinery from a really cheap company, and I can't complain about it. I definitely recommend this one, and if you just want something wow factor, tactical, sounds cool, it does have its unique sound due to the ported muzzle brake that they have that comes with the weapon, then this is the gun for you. This is the weapon for you. Real quick, A2 style buttstock, sort of, I guess, close enough, with a super unbelievably more tacky than the Hogue overmolded or the Hogue rubberized pistol grip. Some cool features about this gun: it comes with a ghost ring sight, Picatinny rail, and a fiber optic front raised sight post. Awesome. It also comes with the 2-point sling places up here by the forearm and back here on the back of the receiver. A lot of this gun is polymer. The trigger guard, plastic, but it is what it is. I actually got this got this in a really weird way. Seen it at a pawn shop, and he was asking $650 for it. They'll run you about anywhere between $525 and about $589 right now. But it's worth it. It has all the features of the Spaz 12. I believe Frenchie makes that one. Imported by Benelli, maybe imported by Frenchie. Either way, super awesome weapon. But I came across it, walked into a pawn shop down there in Kentucky. I now live in Fort Stewart, Georgia. It's hot as hell down here. Military movie down here, so that's why everything's a little different. The scenery, I don't have the camera. I left that up there in Kentucky. Don't have the tripod, so a little bit different situation here. But came across it in a pawn shop, and he was asking a lot for it, and I was actually there to pick up a tactical shotgun, but this was about the third one that I liked the most. But the cool feature that it had that pushed it over the edge, two features, was one, the button bolt release. Just push it and it slides perfectly, and it was super smooth, like unbelievably smooth and slow too. It's not a really fast cycling weapon, or so you would think. The second is the capability to run it on semi-auto, and then with the flip of a switch, run it on pump, which is really awesome to me. I love that. And you take it out of the gun range, you run it on semi-auto all morning, and then you start getting into your lighter loads that won't cycle at all through this gun. You have to run it on pump with 2 3/4, unless you're shooting 2 3/4 steel or bigger. If you've got a heavier load, high brass steel, 2 3/4 inch low brass steel, that will cycle about 9 times out of 10, but you'll have the occasional sideways shell sticking out here like this. Other than that, this weapon is awesome. Its favorite type of ammunition is big things. Big 3 inches, slug rounds, rifled slugs, double-aught buck, bolo rounds. I've shot those through it. It loves large ammunition. The bigger it is, the faster, the harder, the better it cycles. We did do somewhat of a torture test on this one. Got it muddy, got it out there in the weather, got it sandy, got it gritty, got it dirty in the Kentucky clay, and it functioned flawlessly. One thing I'll tell you, when you have this weapon fully loaded, which is one in the pipe and some in the mag, do not push this button. If you do, you will have a shell shoot down here, and then when you go to rack it, you'll have another shell come down in there, and it'll jam it. It's a pain in the ass to fix, and I hate doing it because I'll do it unintentionally, just stupid, like, hey, what's this? Oh, shit, never mind, did that again. But also, when this gun fires, because of its ported muzzle brake, it makes the scariest squealing sound, almost like a Star Wars kind of crazy-ass sound, but I love it, and it is a fear factor from you don't even know, and it gets everybody's attention on the range. Best way it's like a laser gun that you don't see, but you hear. You don't really hear the bang, the pow, the boom, but you hear the shoo, shoo. Yeah, somebody make fun of me for making that noise. Beautiful weapon. It doesn't shoot 3.5. It's made in Turkey by Arthemis. Never heard of that company. But I know TriStar is really known for their 26, 28-inch vented rib shotguns. But this took the cake, and my wife loves it. This is a longer gun. It doesn't have an 18-inch barrel. It has a 20-inch barrel and another 1.5 to 2 inches for the ported muzzle brake. I am debating cutting it down and just tack welding the muzzle brake on there because I have no intention on ever removing it. And then refitting the front sight gas block, or the front sight, used to ARs, the front sight raised block back, and making it into a 18¼ inch barrel. But overall, beautiful weapon. Something you definitely need to go out and buy if you have the spare change and you're looking for something in this setup. Again, do not shoot this weapon. Do not shoot it in pump with anything bigger than a 2 3/4. Do not shoot it in semi-automatic with anything smaller than a 3-inch, unless it's a heavy load, like a brass, double-aught buck, reduced recoil, rifled slug rounds. Anything of that nature will run fine in this semi-automatic. Do not run it. You're only going to get in danger if you run it in, and it says in big warning labels all over the box and all over the paperwork, and I believe on the tag. Do not run it in pump action with large caliber shells, or large charge shells. That's it. The TriStar Tec-12 12 gauge. Beautiful weapon, and one that will definitely be in my arsenal for many years to come. Thanks.